I've got to go at about 3 o'clock.
Afternoon, viewers. We're just going into the preparation stages with the boys getting ready to do their two-end roll-up. I've got Ruth Moore joining me again today, this afternoon, after her epic stint this morning.
Hello. Hello again. Welcome back, viewers, to our final of the ACT Invitational Singles.
As we said previously, the combatants are Dylan Essex from Vikings Club and Richard Henry Lawson from Canberra Bowling Club. The marker is the president of Bowls ACT, Diane Marquette. And it looks as though Richard won the toss or the bowl roll. And the boys are starting their two-end roll-up. In the playoff for third and fourth place, we have Shane Merton and Andrew Ashlin on rink 2, and the marker is the Vice President of Bowls ACT, Neil Seaman. And the boys playing off in the third and fourth place are on the second end of their roll-up, and we'll be getting into the game pretty quickly. Rearrange some things because
yeah, I'm just rearranging the furniture there, Prussie.
Yeah, I see you moved everything so you could see through the grass clippings and everything as well, Ruthie.
I like a visual when I'm commentating as well, so rather than just off the screen. So yeah. So Dylan and Henry. So Henry is Richard's nickname. So You'll hear us call him either Henry or either Richard, so we're talking about the same fella. So Richard Henry Lawson and Dylan Essex, they're having their roll-ups now.
We'll probably swap us in and out of commentary, probably not Ruthie, although Ruthie, I believe, has to leave at about 3 o'clock for a previous appointment, so we'll probably filter in a couple of either Mr. Clark or Mr. Steve Cottle to come in later on and orate a little bit. Both of them are sitting there ignoring us, by the way.
So who are you backing for this final? It's going to be a close one.
I don't know. Look,
I'm sitting on the fence.
It's really hard. I mean, you look at the way Henry dominated in that probably the last 5 or 6 ends against Andrew, because that went from a tight game to just blowing off the field.
Yeah.
And then Andrew came back that little bit in the end. The game with Dylan and Shane, you know, look, he had it sewn up, and Murdo being Murdo wouldn't give up.
Yep. Yeah, it was a very good game.
But that is what we expect at this level too, Ruth. You know, there's nobody out there in this final is not a state rep. And same in the other game.
Yeah, absolutely. We picked a good field of 16 this year, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
And we're even discussing about how to make this tournament bigger and better for next year.
Pay more money.
So
More money.
Well, yes, more sponsors, more money, of course, absolutely. But on day 2, we might even look at the top 8 qualifying through rather than top 4.
That could make it interesting.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure that if Vikings are invited to live stream the event again next year, we'd be very, very happy to do it for Bowls ACT as well.
Yeah.
As we said, we both discussed late in the first game this morning, the streaming is just an added benefit and bonus to showcasing bowls in the ACT, but also in the greater bowls community. And it shows off some of our finer players. It was actually good to see young Jordan Sturgis from Golden Railway Club play so well. I mean,
we were talking about him earlier on, and young 14-year-old Jordan, promising up-and-coming bowler. I was very impressed with him, absolutely, and he's just knowledge and shot selection was very good as well.
Yeah, he reminds you a little bit of Jack McShane in the way that he approaches the game, and he's got a big drive for a young boy.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, Jordan plays out of Goulburn Railway, and one to watch.
I think he played third in the twos this year for Goulburn, and acquitted himself very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's a nice young bloke, and shout out to his mum and dad for making sure he can get to places and participate.
Absolutely.
Which is only going to help him develop his game further.
I do know that Goulburn doesn't have a number 1 grade, so other clubs might be looking to headhunt him.
Yeah, I believe Alan Fife is working with him a little bit, as well as James Reynolds from Cabramatta, and everybody knows. Jimmy Reynolds is a quality bowler and an extremely good coach and a world champion, yes. So he's got some very good mentors on his side. Mind you, it was also good to see Toby Pennew from YTLS Bowling Club. He acquitted himself well on the weekend, gave people a bit of a run for their money, and showed that he wasn't going to be a pushover.
Well, Jordan actually beat Richard, who's actually playing in the final. So yes.
But as you were saying, his mental capacity for a 13-and-a-half-year-old boy.
Oh, isn't he quite 14 yet?
I don't think he is.
Okay.
He may be, but I looked at what he did yesterday when he played Gary Sharker from Forest, Canberra Bowling Club, and he would not give up. He just kept pushing and pushing until he won that game, and he came from a long way back to win it.
Wow.
And Gary Chucky, he just was more than complimentary of how well Jordan played and how well he deserved that win. And Chucky was defending champion from memory.
2 years in a row, Chucky was going for 3-peat.
Yep.
Absolutely. Chucky beat the one and only Jimmy Reynolds in the finals last year.
Oh, yes, at a windy Queanbeyan bowling club where the bowls were doing U-turns.
Yes.
Once again, while the boys are in their first end, I'd like to sit there and thank Greenline and West Coast Bowls for their continued sponsorship of the of Boss ACT and their continued support that they seem to be giving. Again, Vikings Group provide the facilities to our bowling club at Vikings Bowls. So we'd like to thank them for their support, and future developments at the club look as though we will receive a covered green, synthetic or carpet, yet to be decided. So it gives us even more potential in ACT to host different events and maybe help out on a national scene a little bit more as well.
Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic development, isn't it? I always said the first club in the ACT to put an undercover green in will take the monopoly.
Well, the good news is, Ruth, that Queanbeyan have gone out to tender and they've got a whole lot of stuff coming back on their one, so they look like they're going covered probably in the next 18 months as well. And I believe they're looking at electronic scoreboards, the whole kit and caboodle, and fully wired for streaming as well, which is something which we will be looking to do in the redevelopment here, is to get power and networking out to the new facility, so we can actually stream at any game we want when we want.
Brilliant. Moving along with the times. I love it.
Yep.
And for our listeners out there, the ACT doesn't shut down during winter at all. So we basically hold competitions all the way through the season, or all the way through the year, should I say.
It looks as though Dylan may have 3. I'm not sure whether there's dice.
2, yep.
So 2
So
shots.
dice put up 2 to Dylan. So he takes an early lead of 2-0 after the first end.
Well, good thing, as we talked earlier this afternoon, or this morning too, Ruth, it seems the wind is not going to be unkind. It's dropped down a little bit. There's a bit of a slight breeze, but overall the temperature's nice. Greens are running well.
Greens are running well.
And Dylan's finished with his bowl about jack high. And Henry has just nutted it.
Oh, just jumped on it. Jumped on it. I was going to say, in the first couple of ends in a singles match, people are still checking out their line, checking out their length, and if you're lucky enough to jump on it straight away.
I think the good thing about this is that the green's running pretty true both hands, so if you can get your line straight away, it's only down, obviously to your weight then.
Yeah. A few little issues yesterday, but the wind probably was causing that, so...
Yeah. One of the problems was that because we had so much rain here on the Friday night and early Saturday morning, we closed the grass greens down, which meant that we were originally going to run 6 rinks on the synthetic here and 2 on the grass. However, we ended up having to make that 8 rinks on the synthetic, and fortunately we could do that with this being an international size green.
Yeah. I didn't play on a ditch rink yesterday, but obviously there was 3 games on either ditch rink yesterday or the end rinks, but they ran pretty true enough from what the players who played on them told me. So
yeah, rink 8 probably was the one that had the most issue. About a metre out from the ditch, there's a small little hollow that was affecting the bowl if you managed to pick it up. But overall, the rinks ran well. The green ran at a good pace, from what I was told by the players.
yeah, it ran at a good pace. Yeah, certainly. So Dylan's got one of Henry's bowls out of the head with his last drive. So Henry's holding one shot, looking to make it 2.
Looks like it's going to be 2.
Yeah, that's a very good bowl.
It's great bowls.
Didn't quite need to get it that close, but
We
well
knew there
done.
was no danger. He wasn't going to get smashed out. So it should make it 2-all after a couple of ends.
Couple of doubles. In the third, fourth place getter game, we've got Andrew Ashland, who's just jumped out to an early lead, 6-2 against Shane Merton.
Well, I hope that's not a reflection of the morning game where he did the same thing against Henry, and Henry came back over the top of him. That's a pretty handy bowl again from Henry.
Yeah, good start.
His ability to for touch of weight is superb. I mean, that's why he can play just about any position you want to put him in.
That's what I was going to do at lunch. Look up how many, like this has been running for the 4th year now. Well, we had a break during COVID, but I was going to look up how many times players have played in it. So I know I've played in it 3 times, got an invite for 4, but played in it 3 times. Henry played in it the year before last, I think.
I think so. Chucky's been in every year. I think Chloe's been in every year.
Yeah.
We had a couple of years ago, we had a little bit of everybody in it, which probably didn't fit what the event really was about.
Yeah. So as part of my job on match committee as well, I wear many hats, of course. So as part of my jobs on match committee, I'm going to write up a policy document for future match committees to know, what we look for when we put out an invite, etc., to this event. So for our viewers out there, we invite 16 singles players into this competition each year. We're concentrating now on automatic invites go out to certain winners of certain singles events. So that would be ACT singles, ACT Champion of Champions, ACT indoor singles, the junior boys, the runner-up and the winner of the junior boys will get an invite as well. And then we have an internal ranking system from pairs and singles over the last 3 years, which we use to fill up the remaining invites to this competition.
And that's not a bad formula.
Good, yeah. Yep.
I think the important thing is, and I think I spoke to you last week or the week before, it's important that it gets communicated out to the ACT Bowls community, because an understanding of why players do get invited or why some feel they should but didn't goes a long way to sitting there and having credibility.
So we've got, we also use in conjunction with the BA rankings as well to give us an indication. But we've got players out there who, possibly should get an invite into this competition who have done extremely well but haven't actually kind of got up there in the singles and the pairs. So if you take like Jen Clout, from one of my best friends and a member here, she's ranked up there in the BA rankings for the ACT. She's probably ranked number 5 in the ACT on the BA rankings, but she didn't actually quite get an invite this year because she hasn't got many points in the last couple of years in the singles and pairs. And because it's open as well, we combine the men and the women into one ranking as well. So
Henry picked up one shot on that end, just to give you an update. And whilst we're not talking too much about the bowls, I thought it was a good opportunity for to talk about the event and what constitutes selection. So thank you, Ruth. So Henry's played probably a 3/4 length-ish. Henry's not too far through there.
Yeah, that's a good start. You want to...
I mean, it looks further on the camera than it does reality.
It does. You want to put your first 2 balls close in singles to put some pressure on the opposition.
And Dylan's put himself, probably about
I reckon
foot and a bit out, 1.5 feet.
that's probably shot.
I'd suggest you're right there, Ruth. I must say, from a club perspective, out of the 6 entries that Tuggeranong were afforded in their players, that 3 of them have made the top 4, with one of them playing off for the championship title. So it bodes well for our club, I'd suggest.
Absolutely. You can brag away.
We certainly will, my dear.
Yes. And you did get quite a few players this year as well who came, last year as well.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, last year who came and joined you guys. That is a sensational bowl by Dylan.
And talking about players that came to us, Dylan was one. He came up from Malua Bay.
Yeah, so Dylan is a ACT import. So Region 7, as I understand, they're not called zones anymore. Region 7 in New South Wales. Henry's looking for this ball and got it
out and killed it.
You know, if it hadn't have gone out, he could have been holding 3 shots there. So that was a magnificent bowl by Richard.
And Dylan's also the greenkeeper at Braidwood Bowling Club.
Ah, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, I think he does the golf course, everything. So he's got an apprentice on board now. Just got a little thumbs up from our technical director about him doing the golf club as well. So going into the 15. And actually, you talked about Jenny Clout before, and Jenny's on the green over there at the moment. She's playing second in the ladies' triples to Chloe Morrison, and again, Annette Ty's over there as well. So it's a pretty handy sort of team that's out there with Jen and Annette and Chloe. They're taking on some of our newer bowlers. Who can afford themselves a little bit of levity, I suppose, in this. They're gaining experience out of it.
The new bowlers they're playing against, you mean?
Yeah. they'll either show themselves well or they're going to learn and gain a lot of experience out of it.
Gain a lot of experience. Chloe is, and Jen as well, is playing exceptional bowls at the moment. I haven't, I'm sure Annette is as well. I haven't caught up with Annette for ages, so.
Well, as I alluded to, look, Jen and Annette especially are probably going for their 5th triples club in a row. And I think Chloe's probably 4 in a row. So they're going to be a hard team to beat.
Yes, I gave up counting my club championships.
Oh, look, between the 3 of them, they've got an absolute mozza. Chloe's got something like 6 singles here. I think 5 in a row now.
Yeah, I did that at City. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dave and I are still sitting there trying to make that breakthrough.
I think when City closed, I had something like 15 singles there.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've got over, I think maybe about 61 club titles.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. That's all. I think there's about 35 state titles. Yeah.
Oh, now it's just showing off.
Anyway, back to the bowls. You're only as good as what your opposition allows you to play, so.
Correct. 1 to Richard then. That takes him to 4.
Yeah, 4-2. So Richard has won, or apart from killing that end, Richard has won the last 3 ends. Oh, I must throw in my 3 Australian titles as well, Prussie.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, that's a good start by Richard. Good weight there.
Snaking up, but just pulling up probably a couple of metres short.
Yeah, I do believe that the wind has changed direction from yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's more northeast, northwesterly
So this
at
is
the
going
moment.
into the wind, whereas yesterday it was going with the wind, this direction.
Sort of northerly. Well, Dylan's made up for his first one, so I think he's holding a shot there at the moment. Henry's just snuck past. Oh no, he didn't. So promoted Dylan up a little bit more. You good?
Or just
Getting talk.
Clay, I'll come and do you do this. Hey?
So we're just making running alterations to our setup here. Because we have a tarpaulin which is creating a little bit of wind resistance. So it looks like Dylan is holding 2 shots here.
Yes. This last bowl's on the way down. Oh, snuck in for a nice third, I think. Yes. Certainly looks it. Yeah, mark a signal 3.
So 3 to Dylan, and so that takes the score to 5-4 for Dylan, new leader.
And look, I'll just sign off for a little while, then hand over to Neil Clark, one of our better known cricket commentators. Afternoon, Neil, and have a good time, mate.
Thank you, Prossie.
Hello, Neil. How are you this fine day?
Well, it's a better day than yesterday, Ruth, I must say.
Yes, it is indeed. I'm not even going to ask you for your pick in this game, being a Tuggies boy yourself. You'll be going for Dylan, of course.
Well, I've got to say that in case he watches the replay.
So, Richard Henry playing his forehand down towards the heels and got second shot there. So it is a relatively shorter end. And they've gone over with most of their bowls here. See if Richard can adjust on his first 2.
Oh,
Boom, boom, boom. There you go, Henry.
yeah.
Well done.
Beautifully called.
In our third, fourth place getter match, we've got Shane Merton, who has jumped out to a 12-6 lead over Andrew Ashland. Gives himself a little bit of a slap there. Not happy. Not happy, but he has, got second and third shot, but he has left Richard at least 1.5 or 2 foot to draw second shot. So Richard's just composing himself. He's just walking down the head just to check out exactly how much room he does have to make that second shot. Oh, not sure he'd be happy with that one. That's what we call cream, when your opposition doesn't have any ammunition left, and you've got a metre or so to draw shots.
Yeah.
You know, and if you...
It's so frustrating, isn't it?
I know. And you look at... most of the time we get at least up to 10 opportunities to draw cream. So that's 10 shots in a 25 end shot game, or 25 shot game. So I'm not talking about, you know, if you've only got less than a foot or anything.
No, that's right.
To
You
draw
sort of go,
second.
all I need to do is what I did before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you kick yourself.
Yep.
So the score is 5 apiece on 7 ends.
Lovely bowl.
Wouldn't we all like to play our first bowl in a game of singles like that? Every single end, plonk it right on the jack and put so much pressure on your opposition. That's a good reply. So you've got second and third shot, Henry. Dylan's going to swap it over, I think. No, he's sticking to his backhand.
Just a little short there. It is important, that first bowl, isn't it? Because it does change the way that your opponent has to play.
Absolutely.
Get them playing the way they don't want to.
Yeah, so Henry asked the question, how far, what's the gap between the shot bowl and the jack? And a little bit, wouldn't be happy with that drive, but see if he goes again with his fourth. In the meantime, Dylan would be happy to draw second shot here. So I thought he would have swapped over with his previous bowl. So Henry's looking for jack or bowl. Oh. Oh, he had good weight to make a second shot. Just a little wide on his line there. So Dylan will pick up one shot, one to the white, which makes the score 6 shots to Dylan over 5 shots to Richard. Dylan's going to stick with the mat up strategy. It's worked well for him in the semi-final. Yeah, that's not a bad bowl there. If you're going to be long, well, it's better than being short. And he's got his line right, and he can always adjust with his second. Good start by Henry.
Yes, indeed. Dylan staying on the forehand.
Gives Dylan plenty of options with those two balls behind. Henry needs a front resting hopper here. Oh, good ball.
Yep.
Good position, and that's a count and cover. Oh,
Gee.
Dylan's got the one bowl out of the head, so Henry needs to put it back.
It's a little heavy. Well,
Yep, sits in front of the right,
Yep.
so he's made two shots. Well done.
yep.
Gee, it's hard to tell the weight here. I thought that was really good weight, but it's just run through a little bit. Henry's still holding the two shots. This is what I call the cream. He needs to make a third shot here. He's got a couple of feet to draw, third shot.
Looks pretty good. Yep.
Yep, he did draw with that third, so that's good. So that takes him to an 8-6 lead after 9 ends. So tell me, Clarkie, are you a Tiger supporter? Because apparently you're only supposed to be a Tiger supporter to commentate this game. We've had Neil, we've had Prossie, and we've got myself as Tiger fans.
I didn't know there were 3 Tigers fans in Canberra. I'm a Bulldog supporter.
Ah,
It's where I grew up.
oh wow, good old Canterbury.
Yeah, and when I first came to Canberra, I decided to stay here. I decided to switch my allegiances to Canberra.
The
but
Raiders, yep.
Yeah, but I sat down to watch a game of football, and after about 5 minutes, I was yelling and screaming at Ricky Stewart back then when he was still playing.
Yeah.
And I sort of realised that once you're a Canterbury boy, you're always a Canterbury boy.
Good to see you. Well, we won't mention the 1989 grand final.
No, that'd be nice.
Where the Raiders actually beat the Tigers. But I remember I
Yes.
was decked out at work in my Tiger gear, and I received lots of boos and hisses, I remember, from my work colleagues.
Yep.
Anyway, they had the last laugh. Of course, Canberra did indeed
They did.
win the 89 grand final. They went on and won the 90 grand final. And, did they win the 92 or were they runner-up in 92?
Couldn't tell you. But I know they were a fine football team. Some of the real greats.
Indeed. Oh, 0 for foot. A good line.
Dylan seems to have pretty good weight here. Oh, lovely bowl by Henry.
Yeah, that's a great bowl under pressure, isn't it?
Mm.
It was down maybe 3, but
Yes.
definitely 2.
Yeah, pressure bowl, all right. Looks like Dylan's winding up.
Oh, look at that bowl from Henry. He's hit it, and it's actually gone out of bounds, but it's bounced about a metre forward. Anyway, so Henry has kept his one shot, which he played on his last bowl. And takes the score to 9-6. Just playing a medium length end here.
Ruth, I noticed the other game, it's tightened back up.
Oh, wow, it has too. So Andrew is now leading 13 shots over Mordo to 12. In a blink of an eye, he's caught up 7 shots.
Assume Dylan's just gone off for, what do they call it these days, a comfort break.
Just a wee walk. If you're Scottish.
Oh, he's back now, so...
Yep, look at that. Dylan has drawn shot. Henry's looking to get a little bit closer here. He's got a good line there. How's his weight? It looks as if it's spot on. Oh, just a ball short, but has secured the shot. well, secured for the time being. Dylan has plenty more bowls to come. Oh, that is just absolutely brilliant, Dylan. SX. Getting a bit tongue-tied on the SX. And you really can't attack this. Henry really can't attack this because he doesn't have a bowl behind yet. So if he puts this one behind, he's chipped it out. Well done. Dylan on the mat quick, needs to draw a shot here. Oh, he's just undercooked his line and length. Yeah, that's a terrific bowl by Henry. Little bit behind, makes 2 shots. Dylan goes through the gap.
Good bowling there by Henry. It's a lovely bowl, that last one.
So that's 3 ends on a trot to Henry. So that takes his lead 11 to Dylan 6. Now tell me, Clarkie, we're surrounded by bush out here at Tuggeranong Valley. Does the big brown snake, or the rumour of the big brown snake, still live in the hedge over there?
Well, I'm pretty sure it still does.
Yep, in the container. Makes the container home.
Yeah. I was here a few months ago and a snake appeared on one of the grass greens.
Ugh.
And people were trying to fish it out of the gutter.
Oh, look, I wouldn't be going anywhere near it.
I stayed on the artificial green.
Yes.
But one of the chaps made a very good point about snakes, and that is you never see them getting to where you find them. All of a sudden they're just there.
They're just there, yes. Yep, good bowl by Dylan. That will be the shot.
This looks pretty good from Henry.
Yep, just snuck in there for shot. Well done, Henry. What does Dylan do here? Does he change it up and just look to draw to the jack? Oh, that's that's a top ball. I would have thought he would have been coming underneath that ball of Henry's, but he actually came around it to draw a shot. Henry's playing a little weighted shot here. Oh,
good
well
ball.
done. He could see it, he played it. Second and third. So Di the marker has indicated that Dylan is holding second and third shot. Just slightly wide. So 4 on the trot to Henry. Makes the score 12-6 after the 13th end. Oh, and take your eye off the other game, and Andrews jumped out to an 18-12 lead over Shane Merton. Wow, that's a bit topsy-turvy, that game.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Bit of bragging rights involved there, I think, Ruth.
Indeed.
Good start again
Yes.
by Henry.
Love to be able to put my first bowl every end in a singles match that far away.
Yep.
It's good when it works.
I'd be happy to get 1 out of 4 doing that, Ruth.
Oh, Dylan's gone for the drive. First bowl. He's close. Good hit.
Wow.
2 bowls played, none on the rink. Di's picking them out of the ditch. Henry, can he put another one as close as he did his first? It's got a good line. Close. Dylan's going to try and draw this one off. Yeah, that's a mighty fine effort. Good second shot regardless.
Nice one to get behind there, Ruth.
Yes.
Lovely bowl by Dylan.
Yeah,
Weight was
played
just
that
perfect.
with perfect weight. He'd be looking at turning this, Henry will be looking at turning this white ball over of Dylan's. Oh, had good weight for it. Subconsciously, we always play those running shots a little bit tight. Instead of trusting your grass. Can Dylan make 2 shots here? Oh, he's pretty close.
Yep, 2 shots.
2 shots to Dylan, which makes the score 8-12 in favour of Richard. So Dylan, stock standard play for today, mat up, jack to the tee, or as close to the tee as possible.
What's the thinking behind that, do you think, Ruth?
Oh, it's a winning strategy, and so
Yes.
we don't change a winning strategy
When it's going well.
when it's going well. Exactly. And the other good thing about shorter ends is, you know, if you're struggling a little bit, which I don't think Dylan has been today, but if you're struggling a little bit in a game, you go back to short ends to get your rhythm back, to get your line and your length back. It's a lot easier to do that on a short end rather than a long end. But Dylan's been playing them well today. Yeah, that's a good spot there. Both of these players aren't afraid to pull out a big bowl, big weighted bowl if required. So any bowl behind is good insurance.
So Henry holding 1 here. It's been hard to tell from here, but that looked like it didn't miss by.
It didn't miss by much, did it? A bee's wing. Yeah, good bowl by Henry. That makes 2. Good weight here by Dylan. Has he got there? Yes, he has, I think. Marker hasn't indicated yet. Richard's asked the question. Di's having a serious look at this. And she favours Dylan's last bowl for shot. It is sitting slightly behind the jack, so Henry will be looking at turning this once or twice. Good weight, just slightly wide. But he was after it. One to Dylan makes the score 9 to Dylan and 12 to Richard. Another tight match.
It's a no-risk shot, that one too.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if he'd have moved Dylan on, he's sitting with 3
He's
at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. They're the ones that you really hope that you nail every single time. But, you know, we're not robots.
No.
We do miss occasionally. Or more often. Yeah, excellent start by Dylan. So the doggies will make the final four?
Yeah, they'll finish third. Just not, I don't know, they don't seem to be coming home at the right time at the moment. They're struggling a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Their first game will probably against Melbourne, I think. In Melbourne in the semis, so.
Yes. Yes, 1
So-
versus 4, 2 versus 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very hard to beat Melbourne in Melbourne, so we shall see.
I tell you what, Melbourne does good over any other team is their support play. They've always got 1 or 2 or 3 players there backing up all the time.
Yes.
Plenty of options to pass the ball, you know, when there's a breakaway. They've always got 2 or 3 players all the time.
The whole Melbourne setup, I mean, Penrith do it as well now,
Yes.
but whenever they have to bring a replacement player in, they know their job because they play the same sort of footy in every grade. So they just come up, they know what they've got to do. It's just a matter of performing. Bit like bowlers.
Yes. All right, so no damage there by Henry. I thought he might have tipped his second shot out, but no, he still retained second shot. But he has given Dylan a little bit more room to draw second himself. If he just has a little touch on this jack, he will make 3. Yeah, so Henry's going to change it up. Look to trail that jack. He himself can trail for 4 shots here. Oh, has he
One
tipped?
bowl did stay there, but it's difficult to tell.
Tipped it out for 3 down, maybe. So definitely 2. Yep, Dylan's indicated 3. Three
and-
shots, so
yep.
we are all square. 12 all. Dylan's won the last 3 ends. Matt up, jack to the tee. Well, it's close. No, not as close. Matt's not as far up as normal. Good start by Henry.
difficult to tell who's got shot there. Henry helped me there. He's taken the measure right out of it.
He's taken the measure right out of it. Yes, indeed. Has he got 2 shots though? Oh, that's unfortunate because I thought Dylan had excellent weight with that bowl.
Certain 2 to Henry at the moment. Dylan's having a real ponder here.
Ooh.
Found a hole.
Holes were made for bowls. All right, looking to make an addition to make 3. Oh, he had good weight there. Just needed to bring it in slightly.
Ooh. 4.
Oh, it is 4. I couldn't tell how close that shot of Dylan's was.
The back one.
Wow, 4 shots. So 16 to Richard, 12 to Dylan. And Henry's staying with his trusted medium length ends. Although this is probably a long end on a normal sized green, this being an international green. Gee, in our other game, Andrew is leading 18 shots to 16, and he's actually holding 1 shot on this end. Henry needs to get around that ball, and yes, he has. He's drawn for 2. Still leaves a little bit of room for Dylan to draw. Is he here? Oh, good line. Henry needs to make 3 here, and he has. I still would have liked to have seen Henry be maybe a foot or 2 foot behind the jack, because I'm pretty sure Dylan's going to correct on his weight here. Yeah, look at that. That's a brilliant, brilliant bowl, Dylan. He's shaking his head though. Didn't like it. Don't know why.
More weight from Henry on this one.
Maybe he just didn't like the position of the ball. Well, Dylan lives because it was sitting out there at Jack High.
Trying to play the hardest bowl in the game of lawn bowls, I reckon. Same again.
Same again. Well, he's just
done it.
about done it.
Yeah.
Well done, Dylan. Played the same again. So that makes the score. He picks up a 2. Dylan is 14 and Richard is 16. Look at that. Prossy took a break from commentary and he's just sitting there on the seat chewing the ear off.
Yeah, Steve Cottle. Yeah. Steve's a very lucky man. He's probably deaf in that ear.
On your Prossy.
Yeah. Perks of being a president. I'm pretty sure he's not listening to the broadcast, so.
No. You know, Dylan has been struggling with his first ball coming down here. After I praised him in the first game about his first 2 bowls, he's just been struggling coming down here with the wind. Oh, sorry, against the wind with his first ball. Henry's got a good length there, just slightly wide, but it is shot. Dylan's changed it up because that first ball of his is in his line.
Just slightly overcompensated there. It's easy to do. I think sometimes because you're down that end where the hedge is,
You're a little bit sheltered?
It's a little, you're sheltered there, and it's easy to, in some cases, you feel the wind on your face, so you tend to give it a bit more. But sometimes if it dies, you think, oh yeah, I'll just draw this in, and you end up short.
Yep. I found yesterday on that backhand going the direction that they're playing now, if you weren't spot on with your line, if you were like 2 centimetres under or 3 centimetres over, it made a big difference at the head end.
Yeah, it tends to sort of swoop away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or hang out if you were
Yes,
3 centimetres over your line.
Yep. Not happy there, Dylan.
Yeah. Drawn 2. Are they going to have a look at that third shot? Maybe 4. When in doubt, get the measure out. No,
Happy with
2 shots. Happy with 2. Richard jumps out to a 4-shot lead, 18-14, and we've played 19 ends. So another long game. Bit of a close match in our third and fourth place game. Andrew Ashland is currently leading by 3 shots, 20-17 over Shane Merton. Yeah, Richard dropped his head there and didn't quite like that bowl, but you know, it's not bad. Not bad. Good line. Just 2 feet, 3 feet over. Good shot by Dylan. So Richard can make an adjustment on his first bowl, keeps the same line, just takes 2 foot off, and he's pretty close. Yeah, he's done exactly that. Oh, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. That's a great
bowl.
shot. Change it up for Henry. Sit the bowl. Doesn't have to play too far over. Stay in the head himself.
It's where those back bowls have potential value too, Ruth.
Yes. So you just hung out there. Oh, that one did as well. Oh, wouldn't like that at all. He's just, yep, knocked Dylan in for 2 shots. That's unfortunate. And he was only half a bowl wide. Wind's got up here a little bit in the last 10 minutes. So to our listeners out there, if you hear some banging in the microphone, in the noise, it's our unstable gazebo, which is just wavering in the wind and making a little banging noise.
Our producer didn't tell me that there was an unstable gazebo when he invited me in.
Well, it is
here.
actually pretty stable, but
It's getting blown around a bit.
it is getting blown around. The wind is significantly now picked up, and I'm sure you can hear the wind in our sound as well. Anyway, so Dylan picked up 2 shots on that last end, making the score 18-16 to Richard.
Good start by Dylan. About a foot in front of the jack.
Di's going to have a look at this. It's pretty close measure. Oh, how good is that, Dylan Essex?
Another great bowl.
Brilliant. He's played these short ends extremely well all game, all day. So Dylan changed it up and he's drawn a second. Well played, Dylan. Oh, unlucky, Henry, unlucky. Oh, without hitting that front bowl, I think he was spot on.
Just jumped up. That bowl just jumped up to get in the way, I think.
All right, what can Dylan do here? Can he put a second shot back? Playing his backhand. Yeah, good spot. Closer this time, Henry. Oh, from one down to one down. Good effort. Well, I think Dylan has got the shot with that ball. Looking closely. Yeah, he has.
Right.
So 1 to Dylan. Makes the score 18 to Richards, 17 to Dylan. Very close match indeed. So Richard has actually won 10 ends and Dylan has won 8 ends so far. And there's one shot difference. Dylan persisting with the mat up strategy. It's working for him. Stick with it. There you go. And when he puts his first like that, that's pretty good. Left a little bit of room for Henry to draw a shot here. Henry needs to make an adjustment on his first. He had good line. Let's have a look at his weight here. Oh, he's just got the rub off the front bowl. Still a measure for shot. Di's having a good close at it, look at it. Yep, Di is favouring Henry's bowl for shot. Yep, I'd say that would be shot now. Dylan holding one. Don't know if he'd like this line. I think it's going to cut under. But does it? Oh, only just missed.
That's just marvellous.
Oh,
Where's mine? Where's Ruth?
sorry for the break. It's very important to keep commentators lubricated.
And hydrated.
Yeah.
Doing a good job.
So Dylan, what can we do? He's just going to go and try and draw for the draw. A little touch on this jack would make a multiple. Henry's asked the question of Di, what is the position? One down, Di replies. So Henry's got maybe 1.5 foot, 2 foot to draw shot. Let's see what he can do. Oh, no grass, he says. Kicking yourself. Maybe a little bit heavy as well.
Well, we might be tied up again. Bit of a measure.
Oh, everyone
Measuring
called it
for
that one.
second.
Yeah, wow. Measuring the front one. Is that closer? Oh,
Calling for the umpire.
so we've taken one out for Dylan. All right, so our other game is pretty close as well. So Andrew leads 20-19, and with one end, this end to just about to be declared. So Shane Merton hasn't given up the mat, so I am suggesting he won that end. And it looked like just one shot, which would make it 20 all in our third and fourth place getting match.
There's been some really tight games all
There has,
weekend.
hasn't there? Yes, absolutely.
Like I tried to get you over the line when I was marking your game against Ashland, but couldn't quite do it.
I was a bit disappointed with that last end of mine, but
That was a great game though.
yeah, it was a terrific game.
Ebbed and flowed.
Yep. Some pretty big bowls played there. Oh no, Shane did get 2 on that last end, so he's taken the lead, 21-20. That lead has changed so many times in that match. All right, well, we'll take this break. I might sign off for the afternoon and hand you over to David Pruss, or Prossy for short. So I will talk to you all later on. Thank you, Clarkie.
Yeah, thank you, Ruth.
Thanks, Prossy.
It's a pleasure.
Heated head.
I'm just getting cold.
I missed the result of that measure.
Thank you, Ruth, and thank you again for spending your time commentating for what is looking to be an exciting match.
Yeah, I've just got to go and watch the footy again.
Priorities. And how are you, Clarkie?
I'm well, thank you. I noticed that Tuggeranong tornado was coming up again, so...
No, Hurricane Harris is next to us. It's been a good game, Clarkie.
It has been a good game, yeah. You know, different tactics as far as mat placement and length of the jack.
Yes.
And we'll see who handles the tactics the best, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Richard's may have drawn shot there.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
I take it you've thrown a few cricket anecdotes in time to time?
No.
No, opportunity should not
No, well, you know.
go missed, mate.
But Ruth was sticking with the football question, so she
Yes.
wisely kept me off talking about cricket.
Her and a West Tigers, or our West Tigers, I should say.
Yeah, she named 3 people we know of in Canberra that support the Tigers. So
Yeah, 2 of them were sitting here earlier.
yeah.
The green's been running at a pretty nice pace, actually, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
It's
always
interesting.
It's always difficult into the wind here, though.
Well, we've always referred that as the uphill direction.
The uphill end, yeah.
And the other game between Andrew and Shane has been quite topsy-turvy.
Yes, it has.
Andrew got out to a bit of a lead and Shane has just kept plugging back. And that's
just difficult
currently
to know.
21 to Shane and 20 to Andrew, so that's
There's
a very
couple
tight
around
game.
the jack, but it's difficult to tell who they are.
It's the problem with people with the wrong coloured bowls. They're all the same.
It's just when the sun starts to lower a little bit, all the bowls look black when you're looking into the sun.
Yes, well, Andrew has those Baroque coloured ones that you have,
Oh,
and Shane has those red.
I'm not quite sure what Baroque means, but
I don't know.
I'll let you get away with it.
Cots told me about it. He said
did
they're
he?
Baroque. He described it as something else as well, but
He probably meant broke.
could be. They have been known to miss.
So Dylan looks like he could be holding 3 here.
It does look that. Which
And he has the back bowl, so
makes it a little bit more difficult for
Henry
Henry.
it does. But he can...
Picking up a 3 now would be quite handy for Dylan. Gets him into the closeout area.
Yep. The last thing you want to do is get to 24, though, I reckon, that last shot.
And that's the one you don't get.
It's the hardest one to get, yeah.
Wow. It looks like a good 3 to take Dylan to 21.
Yep.
It looks like
Yep,
that
they've
signals
agreed
3,
on
yeah.
3, yep.
Well, you're correct in what you said, because in the first game this morning, the semi, Dylan got to 24 and Shane came back at him.
Yeah.
And it took him quite a while to get and close it out completely.
And And on the other rink, Ashland has picked up a 2 to go to a 22-21 lead.
So good tight games, and this is what you expect.
Yeah. Well, the quality of the bowls yesterday in difficult conditions was exceptional, and the bowls today's been great as well.
Conditions have been fairly kind compared to yesterday.
Yep. Oh, very good start from Dylan.
Yes, probably sitting about a foot or so behind.
Yep. Henry's got
And that's a
got
pretty good
bowl.
reply, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit unlucky there.
Yeah, it's probably a good
Just
time.
didn't get enough of it.
It's probably a good time to sit there and actually thank a whole lot of people prior to this going to close out in the game finishing. We've had a lot of markers here over this weekend that have helped out from the Vikings Bowls Club, and we would like to thank them. Peter Tate, who's our catering manager, who put together some fine fare for the bowlers, markers and officials. We've had Vikings Group who provide these facilities to us, and we would like to thank them. We've got Gary Goodman, who's been our umpire over the last 2 days, and without the umpire it makes it a little bit more difficult to make decisions that could affect the game.
And his lovely wife, Heather.
And his lovely wife, Heather, who's there. I think she's now supervising him, but we've had Ruth in commentary over the last day. Clarkie, who's come in today, and I thank him for that. Dylan disappointed then, you could see. And Greenline, who have sponsored this event. So we thank them and the support they give to Bowls ACT every year. I'd like to thank also our technical director who runs the cameras for us, Dave Harris. Does an epic job, as well as being our club secretary.
Apparently there were some markers from other clubs as well, I noticed yesterday.
Dave Mitchell from Queanbeyan RSL.
Yep.
And Melda Fowler from Canberra Bowling Club at Forest. So we thank Dave and Melda as well. I think the thing we would appreciate is that the last games that we've had this morning and now, the quality of bowls has been outstanding. And it's what we expect from players at this level who are all state representatives and are all Grade 1 players within each of their clubs as well.
Looks to me that Henry's holding one here.
It looks like, just have a look when the camera refocuses. It certainly looks like Henry. Probably just under a foot behind.
Ooh,
Henry's been drawing some very, very good bowls.
he has.
And so it takes us to 19 to 21 in favour of Dylan Essex. Both players will be keen to win this, not just for the prize money, but for the prestige of winning an event like this. As an invitational, very select people get played, as Ruth alluded to earlier about the selection criteria. which I will not try to remember. Small words and short sentences seem to work for me best, as Clarkey would agree fully. A little nod of approval then I saw.
Well, I was thinking the shorter the better, but
Oh, geez, Dylan seems to have
just
dropped
left
that.
that a little short, yeah. Over on the other ring, Shane Mertens hit the front, 23-22. Yes, that's a nice bowl from Henry.
That's a great bowl from Henry. Probably sitting that foot and a tad behind, ready to fall over and
It is ready.
chuck its belly out. I think Dylan wouldn't be short with this one. But weirder things are known to happen.
Just out, I think.
Yes.
Probably another couple of rolls might have got him in.
Looks to have a bit more meaning to it.
Just ran through.
So it appears Henry has a shot, and yes, Diane signalled to him he is holding currently.
Excuse me. This looks pretty
Is
good
it
here.
turning quick enough?
It's just going to sneak around.
That is going to be
Dylan's.
in, and probably the second shot.
Yep. About jack high.
Dylan has one bowl left to try and change it up. Has he done enough? No.
He's run through.
It's unfortunate. That'll sit there, see. I suggest the scores even up at 21 apiece.
That looks like that.
Yeah, it appears 2 has been signalled. Yep, so that'll make that 21 all. And looking down on the other rink, if the shiny bowls are Shane's, it looks like he's holding game. If Andrew doesn't draw in. And, oh, could be very interesting. Appears only one.
We're going again. So
Appeared to be only one to Shane, so he's now 24 to 22. Again, coming back over a substantial lead that Andrew had previously.
yeah.
So Murdo going for full length, but only reaching probably about 7/8 of it. Suits his game style, and that's what he did practice on during the week.
Dylan's been for another comfort break. He's returning now. Henry's just had a sip of gin that he's hiding in a coffee mug.
Well, we won't say what's in there.
Wow.
It's a handy little start coming up from Dylan.
Yep.
Probably a couple of bowls behind.
Yeah, Henry was a bit long with his first. Got the opportunity to learn from that and coming in quite nicely here.
It's a very good line coming in. I mean, he is right on that kitty.
They're the pressure bowls. Dylan just asking for the gap between the shot bowl and the jack. It's not a mile away.
It's very close, and in fact,
He's picked it up.
is a very, very good
That's a
bowl.
lovely bowl.
Makes it a little bit harder for Henry, but look, play onto his own, onto Dylan's, push the kitty out and open it up a bit.
Playing the forehand to try and get around it, I think.
Oh, look, these boys are just showing how easy the game can be.
Yeah.
I mean, for them, not necessarily us.
No.
Well, Shane's in a pretty good spot over there at the moment as well. Looks like he's holding one. But angles are deceptive, so... But he has drawn this in well. I mean, that could be two shots. It's definitely one. What has Andrew done? Gee, that is a very good bowl.
Again,
May
hard
have
to tell.
just snuck in.
The mat's
I
been
think it's
handed
just
to
fell
him.
out. Just fell out.
Well,
But,
he has the mat,
he does.
so let's see.
They're doing their cross fingers.
As opposed to fingers crossed.
Correct. They're going for
Going for the measure. Last resort.
if in doubt.
Okay, so Dylan's
And Andrew did draw in. That makes it 23 all. So
Dylan just
great time. Either player can close out there, obviously.
gone back to cover Henry's back. Oh. Except there's no bullets left.
No, and it's now Dylan leading 22-21 with Henry.
They've just been at each other the whole game.
They have.
Haven't
They have.
It's just been shot for shot. And when a multiple comes along, it sort of feels like a bit of a surprise.
Sort of ruins the momentum.
Yeah.
Well, I must admit, Clarkey, I'm looking forward to the game ending, primarily so I can get out of the wind that is now picking up. And that's a very good starter from Dylan.
Excellent starter. A few inches off the jack. Oh, I don't know what that is in centimetres.
I see that the scoreboard's been updated over on the other rink. That
Good
it's now
reply.
24 to Shane and 23 to Andrew. So it obviously hadn't been updated previously.
Yeah.
So one shot away from a win is our Shane.
And he's holding. Dylan looking to get behind. Lovely bowl.
They're very good bowls and a very good position. Once again, it's great to see three of our members from our club make the final series, Clarkey.
Yes, indeed. Not quite sure what happened to my invitation. It must have been lost in the mail.
I think it was. I think it got shredded actually on the way.
I don't think they would have even bothered printing it.
But you should live in hope.
Oh, no. No. Man's got to know his limitations, as Clint Eastwood said.
Well, I've not known you to know that yet. They're all handy bowls by Dylan. You know, it sets it up more for him than it does for Henry. And obviously, Henry now on the mat thinking what he's going to do.
Henry
And a
playing
little
with
bit of
some
weight through it. And pretty satisfactory result. You would see him holding two currently.
Yes, it's a terrific bowl.
Fortunately, Dylan's got another bowl to try and draw in, but Henry still has
He has the last word.
another nugget after that.
Yep.
It's not a bad bowl. He sits there, just pulls up nicely on that. Would be very handy for him. That is a brilliant bowl. I reckon half of that's hanging over somewhere.
At least we know that Dylan has a beating in bowls.
Sucking in the big breast then he was. Interesting, and just running wide. So Dylan merges ahead another shot to 23. So he's got a two-shot lead over Henry. So a couple of shots for Dylan to close out and win the event.
Oh. Shane Merton has just bowled an absolute bomb.
He's bombed it, hasn't he?
Andrew Ashland was holding shot about a bowl behind the jack, and Shane has just come along and moved the jack and made one shot to win the match. Dylan now coming in on jack.
Ooh. Shane looks like he's picked up 3 out of that.
Well, that's just greedy.
It is. I mean, he could give some to somebody else.
I'll take them.
So Shane has finished 3rd in the Bowls ACT Invitational Singles with a win over Andrew Ashland, who obviously has finished 4th. Both done themselves and the club proud.
Yep.
And now we wait to see what eventuates with Dylan and Henry. And Dylan has put another great bowl in. He's holding...
Going back to just cover Henry's bowl back there, right on near the ditch in the shadows.
I think it's harder to get it around there now. He's put that bowl just behind it, probably 1.5 foot. Shall we say
bowl.
never say die?
What a great bowl.
And Dylan is down with that.
What a great bowl by Henry.
Look, Henry is one of the best draw bowlers in ACT, and he has once again proven that. A great effort by Dylan then.
Well, you'd imagine that any touch on Henry's bowl go to Dylan. So
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see what Henry does. Does he cover or just try to beat that best bowl of Dylan's and get him behind the jack?
Yeah, give him an opportunity for another end or 2. Another nice bowl coming in.
Just cut underneath the shot bowl.
I mean, Dylan touches that either hand, it's going to be beneficial to him.
Yeah. I think he'd probably play his forehand.
Yeah, I mean, that you look at it on the monitor and it can only come straight back. It can't spear sideways over to where Henry's got that other one.
Oh, he has gone the backhand.
He's obviously liking it.
Chasing it.
Oh, that is...
Just not far enough, by the way.
no frustration on Dylan. It was an awesome effort to try and move that. Probably another 6 inches of weight would have seen him holding 2 or 3.
So Henry on the backhand.
Henry's not happy with that. Yeah, it's...
No.
Could have been more the wind caught it. Well, that's the benefit of the doubt we'll give him.
Yep. So, one to Henry. Well, Dice have just been handed the second card.
think they'd be conserving paper, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, as you can see, it is 23 to Dylan Essex and 22 to Richard Henry Lawson. And a great
Henry.
starter from Henry again. Not sure about you, Clark, but I don't know how he's out there in short sleeve shirt.
I asked him yesterday, actually, when it was a lot more uncomfortable than it is today, when he was wearing a shirt, and questioned whether he was of sound mind. And he told me that it was the adrenaline keeping him warm. So
He told me it was the thermal that he had underneath.
well, it still wasn't enough.
She's there too, cracking bowls.
I was out there marking and I was absolutely frozen to death. But there's not a lot of adrenaline processed when you're just standing there marking. Yeah, couple to Henry.
And Henry is trying to close this out. That gives him the 3 shots that he needs to win this. Dylan obviously looking at what his options are now. He doesn't want to sit there and miss the opportunity. So Marcus said 2 and a measure for Henry.
Ooh, not there.
Bit of a lost opportunity for Henry then. A nice open drawing hand. Mind you, Dylan could play up on his forehand like he did on the previous shot. He's probably got a little bit more opportunity to get to roll himself in now.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Oh, comment, mate, and your opinion,
My opinion,
because it's so
I think I'd be playing the forehand.
his forehand.
Yes.
It appears he did consult us, but
Okay.
failed to execute.
So it comes down to the measure here.
Oh, they're going to be checking this out now.
You bet.
He may have opportunity or he may have lost it. So 2 have been taken out. Doesn't look particularly good. And Dylan conceded it. So the champion is Henry Lawson from Canberra Bowling Club. Well done, Henry. Game well fought. Commiserations to Dylan. I'm sure he's going to be extremely disappointed. These boys
but he
aren't playing for the money, they're playing for the title.
Yes, but he bowled very, very well.
So I'd like to thank you, Clarkie.
Thank you, Prussie.
It was a pleasure. And to our technical director, Dave Harris, thanks, Dave. As always, an excellent job, mate. We'll go up and have a couple of bevies soon. And from us, it's a sign-off time. So we look forward to seeing on Vikings Channel again sometime. And everybody have a great night. Cheers.